Okay, tags on the stream are not exactly right, but suppose that's okay. Well, that's always good, a good screen to see. Ah, there we are. So I've backed up that old sandbox game and we're gonna go into another one. This time though, I want to just... I don't want to play with too many opponents. It just doesn't give me the room that I want. Yeah, I was trying to think of something interesting to put in as the name and then I blanked. Custom... Large, mainly large. I want to do something different. Let's... I don't know what any of these are. Island arc, corner, snowflake. Let's try a snowflake with large islands. Go away, go away, go away.
Oh, yes, pick me.
I'm just gonna add her for quests and stuff. Yeah, I suppose we can leave the pirates on. Though they do get to be quite a nuisance, honestly. Flagship, I'm wondering if a trade fleet may not be the best way to go. If I'm just having the one AI who I have no intention of going to war against, then maybe... Yeah, trade fleet will do. No victory conditions because that gives more room to do things. Probably don't want opponents achieving victory conditions before you do. That could get a little awkward. Oy, usually it renders in quicker than that. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna move buildings up there where I can get to them easy. Let's see, we've got... Old version of the game you had your resources up on top here, or is that just on unclaimed islands? No, that's on unclaimed islands. So I've got to say, not fantastic, but we've got hops and furs, which is nice. So we can get to producing our beer for our worker population without with minimal delay, in fact. So I'm just going to control F5 to set a camera checkpoint type of thing there. This one gives us our red pepper fertility, which is also brilliant. So we've got our copper. Do we have zinc anywhere? We don't have zinc. There's zinc and red peppers. So this island we may want to be moving on to pretty quickly. This one as well gives us nitro deposits, which I'm sure we're going to be using at some point, but I don't think I've ever got that far in the game. This one's got balls of mineral availability here, and grapes on there. What about this tiny little one? Haha, you're not going to get much done on that. Cool. So first thing I always do, start with wood production because it's gonna need that. I want to sort of build it in as close to the... that'll do. And we can maybe overlap them. Bring that down there. And then I think we'll start our first little village up here on the cliffs. I'll just run that right down in there. In fact, let's do a double with a split in the middle, like that. There you go, that looks a little fancier. And we can do branches off like this. But really, I like this. I like to have houses on the cliffs like this, right at the edge, for a bit of a view. I know it's not the most efficient way of building of placing the houses, but you know what, if you're not going to take the time to... Aha, I see I've made a mistake. If you're not going to take the time to try and make a game like this look a little bit more artistic, then I don't know about you. We'll run that there. We can... No, I can't. I want... It's a little bit messy. But at this point we just plop down houses until we get the other buildings unlocked. Let's see, we can do a full, almost a full row there. And I'm out of wood. Which was that other island that I was... I think it was this one. Not ideal because our harbor's way over here. Flagship will have more resources in it. But I think we can work around the... we don't have a... No. This is the closest beach on our main island right now, and that's really on the other side. I'm a little worried about building here because I don't want to be like... no, this is fine. This is fine. This one may be a problem because the pirate base is right here. Jeez, that's so close. Can I not zoom out any further? So yeah, we'll put down on this beach. I don't usually expand onto a second island this quickly, but I think it's probably a good idea. Who are you? Okay. Right, I put down the logging camps. I didn't put down the sawmills. Okay, that gives us our clothes and schnapps production. So I'm thinking I want to move that out. Let's see. We're gonna have to make space around the oil wells at some point. Okay. This being the closest clay pit, we're gonna just sort of try and make use of the proximity that we would need to have the warehouse into the clay pit to... Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Okay. So you go there. You go that side. And we'll put a road between you. Is that still too far away from that? Hmm. Okay, a little bit of a a blonde moment there, I guess.
I suppose expansion is always good.
Okay, all of the wood, all of the resources he had went onto the island, which is fine. But now let's not make the same mistake here. So we're just gonna put a road out from the middle of the harbor there, trading post, whatever it's called. Hmm. Actually, let's drop in a warehouse there, and then we can just make use of that. Why is moving it further out that way giving me longer time to grow? Now, typically, you don't actually want to be using a warehouse for this particular for your logging camps, because you'd just end up paying more in maintenance that way. So it's got a 20 gold maintenance cost on it that you don't actually need to be paying. But yeah, we made a bit of a mistake on the main island, so I'll pay the maintenance cost to not make that mistake here. Wrong button. Run that street right out to the coast there, actually. Let's get rid of 3 there, then we can just plop a house over there on the edge of the cliff. And that's all the houses we have wood for. Insufficient workforce. Yeah.
Every field has its weeds.
You're not... Okay, they're not too far away. This trading post, Control F6. Control F6, I think it's F5 to F9 or something. Gives you your camera checkpoints, for lack of a better name for them. So we've got our farmers here, but they're not very happy right now, probably due to lack of clothing. So I'm gonna blueprint a warehouse over here because that's where I'm gonna put it. That'll give me my spacing here. Now 30 seconds to 30 seconds, so I should have 1 farm to every knitter.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know cars just exploded for no good reason. Yeah. I could see it being horribly mangled for what I did, but just explode on impact, no. What is it, a missile? Even missiles don't explode on impact unless the warhead is on.
Now this is one of the things I rather enjoy about... That's still wrong. Why is that still wrong? Oh, no, that's fine. Ah, what was wrong was the placement of that farm. So this is one of the things I enjoy about this game. You can actually go and specifically optimize all of your building to give you the most efficient production, and that's what I'm doing here. So you build everything in a particular way, particular spacing. Some might consider it a pain in the ass, and sometimes it actually is, and I don't bother. But with these basic resources, because that now gives me a fairly efficient production. It now gives me fairly efficient production. So I've got my one farm to my one framework knitter, which is fine because it takes 30 seconds for the farm to create wool and to output wool, and it takes 30 seconds for the knitter to output clothing. So that's a 1-to-1. So that's why there's 4 farms to 4 knitters. So as soon as that's going, our people will get happier and our houses will fill up a little bit more. You've been hard done by. To improve the happiness, we can just add in the pub, and just for safety reasons, that firehouse. Okay, now we should probably look at yeah, setting up the schnapps production. Might not be the worst idea to build it off here. It doesn't need to have any specific proximity to the housing. Though I suppose it doesn't even help to have stuff in particular proximity to the housing because everything's produced per island anyway.
Hello?
How many? 7.
No, you tried to phone me.
I think that's the right spacing.
Write yourself where you in your room. Okay.
I hope I've got enough space up this way.
Yes.
Schnapps factories.
Okay,
And those ones go there. And then we have more potato farms
yeah.
up, not there.
Love you. Okay, bye.
Let's just put the roads in so that we don't, that will just go right through like that. That's just my luck. I need to move everything over one row to get the proper... No, we'll go from this side. It seems pedantic, and maybe it is, but if you don't plan your buildings, your production areas, you're gonna run out of space really fast. See, there we go. And doing it this way, I actually end up with more or less, yeah, we'll go that way. actually end up with fairly compact production zones doing it this way. I mean, you could sort of, to save time, you could just build your potato farm out like this or something. What is it? What was it? 3 rows off the side. You could just stick them across like that, but now you've got, I mean, I suppose it works just as well. Doesn't look as nice. 130, oh excuse me, 135 workers. Now, 30 to 30, so 1 to 1 again. And that's actually evidenced by the 4 farms to 4 schnapps distilleries. Did I not build these? That'll help with their happiness. Okay, so we can upgrade them. Schnapps will come. How are we doing on this island? I've completely lost where all the houses were. We'll go out of blueprint mode and we'll just plop a few houses down. Oh dear. Mistakes were made. Just line the cliffs with houses. Gives the peasants a view.
Barns filled with owls. We must have dormice.
Makes for an interesting layout. Oh dear. How did I space on that? So you're gonna move over there. And then all of these houses are gonna move up a bit. So that we can get some roads out to these two. Okay, we'll come and sort them out for their clothing and their... Oh, fish. I've been working on production. I haven't even thought to provide food. Whoop, hold on. Haven't even thought to provide these poor bastards with food. There we go. Funny though, must be living off the fish from the flagship. Speaking of the flagship, Benty has a quest for us.
I want to look after everyone.
A lack of material wealth should never hold us back from doing great deeds. I want to donate a small amount to help keep you on your feet. Sometimes when we run a little short on funds, we worry about relying too much on others. All I intend is with this gift is to negate that sort of awkwardness in the future. Okay, I suppose I need to...
Doubled our efforts.
To avoid the fucking collisions.
That's really cool. So who do we have here? This is Madame Kahina. We have the pirates there. There's Eli Bleakworth in the prison, and Sir Archibald Blake with the churning bowels is over here. Those roads look janky though. That horse is not enjoying that ride. What do we name the island? I kind of want a different name, but I can't think of one. So we should be about good enough to upgrade these. Although I do want to add more, because if I upgrade now,
Don't fucking do that.
we're going to end up short on farmer workers. We're going to end up short on farmers.
Don't fucking handle
Just to be, yeah, just to be safe, I'm gonna put that there, because the schnapps distilleries do have a tendency. Hey, Laras, how's it going? They do have a tendency to catch fire, to explode actually, and then they catch fire, and it's a huge problem.
Yeah, just oversteer for nothing. Barely fucking.
Hey man, good to see you.
Ass comes right.
Okay. We don't have wood to upgrade many of the houses, so we'll just do these ones on the
New milestone.
coast. That's about it. Now we've got workers. Different tier, they've got more needs. But they should provide us with more tax income.
Honest work. That's all we ask.
So first things first. Bricks. Because bricks take a long fucking time to produce. But now I'm wondering about my warehouses. Because that one for the framework knitters should be close enough to the brick factory to... for the brick factory to be delivering to it. Oh, damn. I was gonna say maybe it's Twitch, but no, that if it's different sites then it's definitely definitely your connection there. Sorry to hear that, man. That's the most frustrating thing when your connection's unstable like that. Looks like I'm doing okay on the stream though. Look how pretty this game is. And I think I've got it on relatively low graphics here. Okay, I need to start looking at sausage production. Could probably set something up around here. Now this one I don't remember the layout for. I know there was a specific optimized layout that I used to use, but I don't remember what it was.
You can always be relied upon to do the right thing.
I used to have pictures on my phone with these production layouts. I just don't remember how this one worked. I remember... And then we had an open space for the... Ah, damn it. Oh, if it's just Twitch, then yeah, that's a Twitch problem then. 2, 3, 4. That looks about right for the kind of thing that I'm trying to do. Yes. I'm not 100% sure about these two blocks here. Those don't look quite right to me. So once again we've got a 1-to-1 pig to sausage ratio for the production rate. And this layout's lacquer because it gives us space for a trade union in there. But we need more workers before we can build that. Yeah, but I think I'm relaying my connection through some FreeHost relay or something. So my stream's actually uploading to FreeHost, so it's a little bit and then AfriHost pushes it to my actual Twitch, so I think that improves performance a little bit. Okay, now we just need the resources. Come on, lumber mills. I actually need to fix this up here. How'd I used to do it? Let's take that out. Blueprint mode, I remember we had one. Maybe we put it somewhere else, like over there. And then we had the road that goes out, and then we had blueprint mode. Hello. Think about there, then the warehouse sat there. Oh no, the warehouse sat there, and we had a sections out like that. And then each one of those had itself a sawmill. Okay, once that's producing, we'll delete the older ones. I don't want to use this because it's now getting too close to the not enough wood for housing. Maybe it's just a latency issue then. If it's international where you're having trouble.
You reached a new milestone.
Oh, I see. I'm not all that familiar with the internet infrastructure here in the country, so
We just have to plow through.
oh, how perfect is that? Nope, nope, nope. Ah. Okay, that gives us a lot, a lot of farmers. Now we just do our wool production thing on this side again. We'll put that one, yeah, it's right there. Um, nope. And some schnapps. Now this one I'm just gonna derp it because I'm lazy. Okay, so that should make everybody chill out over here for a little while. Okay, we're still short farmers here, so we can... This is the danger with this game, is you can figure, okay, well, I'm short on farmers, so I'll just build some more farmer housing. But then you've got to increase you've got to make sure your production is fine, can manage it, and so right now the only thing we're producing that we're not matching the demand for is schnapps. There we are. Supply is a little bit lower than the demand. Bankruptcy, how about no?
Or anything. Anything else? Then I'll send it out.
Oh, shit! Yeah, really?
Good to know about those connections. Ah, this dog that won't stop barking. You know what, I've just noticed I can probably fit another house in here if I do that. Yes, look at that. Optimizing, min-maxing. Okay, we'll get our... Okay, so since we're not actually meeting the schnapps demand, I can go and upgrade another farm and another distillery. Now the nice thing is, you'll notice the farms are not connected by a road to the distilleries. Yeah, dude, go for it, dude. I don't remember the last time I looked at that kind of thing. So the potato farm is not actually connected by a road to the distillery. So the farm can't deliver potatoes to the distillery. But the farm delivers to the warehouse, and the distillery then picks it out of the warehouse. Only game I've ever seen where that's actually how the distribution of goods works. In that sort of realistic way. Okay, those houses are because I'm still short on farmers. The thing is, I have to build more houses because our houses are all maxed. Farmhouses mostly are maxed population. So eventually, you do end up in a situation you've got to build more houses. But usually, you just want to make sure you're augmenting supply before going that route. Like now, I'm probably going to be running short on clothing. Cool, I'll have a look after the stream. Yeah, so our supply of clothing's a little bit lower than demand there. I mean, 2 of 2. I'm not sure of the significance of the numbers, but it does stand to reason. Then we can upgrade. We can add more production of clothing. But now the question is, do we need to use another? Do we need to do another build another sheep farm at the cost of 10 farmers? Well, maybe not. Our wool to clothing production is pretty even, so actually yes, we do. Otherwise, we're gonna have we're gonna build another framework noter, and the one of them's gonna run out of wool. One of them's always gonna be short on wool.
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
Now this is a more interesting production chain here, because it's 30 seconds to produce clay, but 1 minute to produce bricks. So in the time the brick factory produces 1 ton of bricks, the clay pits produced 2 tons of clay, which means I could build another, I could be supplying another brick factory. So in fact I'm going to put one there, then it accesses that warehouse. And that optimizes our brick production. We're still a little short on farmers, I see. Not usually a problem I deal with, but our clothing and food shortages. Okay, we're still producing a little bit more food than there is a demand for. But now we're much higher on our... To be honest, my PC's so old, man, I don't look at other games coming out yet. There's one game I'm super stoked for, it's called New World. I've seen streamers playing it, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like an MMO kind of thing, but combat's real time, it looks like. Oh, I can't wait. So now we've got these all producing. So in fact, I can get rid of these. It reduces our production a little bit, but we're also clearing up farmer workforce. Oh, it's in this pocket.
Can I get chips and stuff?
Yeah.
It's easier if you just transfer it to my account.
So I brought you your...
Or for worse.
No, that's other new ones. No, I've just made
So with this one, with this layout,
yeah, if you don't mind.
wait, you bought what 3 months ago? New World.
Because I can come back and have it when I get back too.
I think my markets may be a little too close together.
Just make a note.
Let's see. Let's increase speed so changes take effect. Ah, see, there we go. Oh, dude, I'm so jealous.
What we need, I don't know, just
I could pre-order it now. I'm just I don't like the whole idea of pre-purchasing. Delivery request. What do you want?
Couldn't look me out, could ya?
18 tons of wood. Please tell me we've got that in stock. In store. Nope. Easy enough to deal with that.
Time for a nap in the hay.
Halt the production of timber, and then the wood
okay, flowers.
will stockpile. I'm sure there's a better way to stockpile stuff. I just don't know it. So, okay, we've got 50 workers available. How many do we need to start producing sausages?
You're helping me a lot.
30,
Once it's made,
50, so we need 80 workers
I want
to start producing sausages. So that's about 3 more houses. I'll be buying New World when it comes out on at the end of the month. Oh, is it Amazon Games? How did they get it to look so good, but it's so low spec? The requirements are so low. Are so low. Like, I just want to go in onto the Steam page for it.
So have they managed to sort out that situation
No, that's not what I wanted.
hopefully that is for old man out. We'll see you guys now.
Like, it's absolutely bonkers to me. This game looks so the graphics are so crisp, but this minimum required hardware, even my computer is better. Like, I don't look at games now because I don't have a top of the line computer anymore. I don't think I ever did. But this hardware is like, my system's better. How did they make it look so good on such low spec hardware? I mean, that CPU and the graphics card are older than what I've got, and what I've got is from my CPU is from 2012, and I've got a 1050 in here. I mean, it's a no-brainer. This game is it baffles me and excites me at the same time. Okay, we now have our 80 workers, so we can start producing sausages. Now, in fact, this is not the correct layout.
Stand back, I would.
Startling brush-footed butterflies. Please allow me the chance to study them.
Yeah, you settle
Such
all the way over
impressive
there.
foliage. And I have you to thank.
A competitor raised a settlement.
What was the bloody layout for this? Okay, I'm just having a look at the layout for the sausages because it's going to drive me nuts. I'm completely wrong, but this one produces massively, so I'm not going to go with that. There. Yeah, it's going to be a major bummer if I buy the game and my PC won't run it. I guess then I start a fundraiser on my stream for a new PC, right? That's how this works. Isn't that how this works? Okay, so we're going to be redoing all of this.
Max, thanks.
That'd be cool, man. Thanks. Then I know if I should buy it or if I should just save the money up for a new PC. It's gonna suck if I have to save for a new PC because I'm already saving to get deposits and everything to move into my own place. Or more to the point, trying to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that is now optimized sausage production at least, and there's space in the back here, I think. What is it? I think for another 2. Blueprint mode. They go right in there. Ah. Okay, so we're doing okay managing this island. We're doing okay for money. This island, everybody's happy here now. We've got loads of workers, loads of farmers. So we can look to upgrading some of them to workers, and then we can start producing some more things that we'll need. Okay, these ones are too far away from the market. And then once we're producing more things here, we can... Hello, trade rights. Cool.
Trade is vital to opening cultural dialogue.
We were saving for... We were saving up wood here, weren't we? Yeah.
Keen as a 3-legged goat.
I don't know how many goats are keen on 3 legs, but whatever. Now we need ZA service for Fortnite as well. I had such a hard time the other night, the last time I played Fortnite. The game was easy enough to start with, but then it gets like, well, then it decides to start giving you an attitude or something. Oh, you were able to kill people fairly easily before? Ha 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 ha. It starts mocking you or something. So here we need bricks as well. Do we have clay pits? I don't think we have clay pits on this island. Wow, we do not have clay pits. That's gonna complicate things. That means I now have to expand production of clay and bricks here. Although we shouldn't... Okay, since we're doing our hops and bread, we need a couple more workers for that. Since we're doing all our growing here, we need... we're gonna need extra farmers. I don't know what is my brain doing. Okay, sausage production still hasn't started yet, apparently. Oi, you busy? No, we are getting sausages. Should be a 1-to-1, but I always find the sausages are slower. Kind of want to put our wheat farms up here on this coast. No, over here. We'll need wheat to start producing beer. But I'm not going to be optimizing this. MGE rank. It's kind of where I've been, kind of where I was living when last I played CS:GO. I'm afraid. Could not get out of it. Could not get out of there. Oh, we're gonna need a mole. One. So one farm. This is what confuses me about this game. Because now farm produces a ton of wheat every minute. A ton of grain every minute. But the mill produces a ton of flour. So it'll produce 2 tons of flour per ton of wheat, is that right? So it's a 1 to 2 basis. So one farm in theory should be able to supply 2 windmills. I've no idea. And then two flour mills to 1 bread. And that's the production chain for that. Haha. Outfragged an LE. Ha. Yeah, I think I started getting hurtful for CS:GO when people just started trolling me all the time. Okay, sailmakers, because ships are important in this game. Now we want to be trading with our other village there, so we'll want to be setting up a pier over here. I can't do that yet. I think I can only build a pier when I've got artisans. Okay, supply chains. What do we need? Consumption, production, T per min. So I assume if that's values in a positive, that means we're okay. Yes. Ah, he's like, why couldn't I kill that guy? This may be a mistake, but I just want to make sure we've got the people. We need a pub and a firehouse, and then we can just fill up that row with houses, block it off. And we can set up a little alley around here. Okay. Damn, not enough wood. What I used to find happened quite a lot in my CS:GO games was I'd get people telling me, "Yo, but I've got more kills than you. I got more frags," and meanwhile we're losing 7-12. You know, so it's like, well, great, that's fantastic. You got more frags than me, but what has it actually achieved for our team? You're fragging them left and right, and we're still losing. So what good are you? I've at least got a few MVP stars for planting the bomb or defusing or whatever the case. Yeah, we're gaming with other people. What can I say? Okay, we've got decent workers here. Yes, but we need to set up a brick export from this island because that other one can't produce bricks.
Will you work your magic for this? Help us out with
What do
the
you
boss.
want? Find and collect the workers' comrades.
Not bad for a big boss.
Nice. Yeah, but
Stations.
what do they always say? Rank is not an indication of skill. Create route. Ah, this is one of those. I hate when the game does this. I can move my mouse and everything, but nothing's interactive. I don't understand why it does this, but it does tend to happen frequently enough that I'm aware of the problem. Okay, let's try Alt-Tab out of the game and see what it does. It's just I never know what I do to make this problem go away. Yeah, it's now stopped responding completely. It isn't even that the game isn't even that heavy on resources. Come on, wake up please. I may have to kill it and start again. That's annoying. Now this is a regular thing with this game. I don't understand it, but usually it recovers. So what exactly happens is beyond me. And now we wait for the game to boot up yet again. Okay, let's see if it's in the right game. Unfortunately, I make all my character insignia and such the same in everything, so in every game I play, so I don't know if it's loading the right one. Yes, it's the right game. Control P. Streamlabs, why? What you doing? Okay, let's... Hello? There we are. Okay, I was setting up a trade route. This is gonna be old world, bricks. And the Terra is gonna do this one. You're gonna load up, maybe not 50. I'll say load up 15 each time and drop them off there. So that'll now get bricks going to the other. Look at this, I've lost all of the building that I did over here. That's fine, because I did want to change it a tiny little bit, because I don't want to be building so close to that manufacturing there. I don't think I need another market that close, honestly. Do I? No. Like that.
Life is so-so.
No, I don't.
We all like a nap in the orchard.
Okay, we'll just wait for those houses to fill up a tiny little bit, and then...
You reward our hard graft.
Okay, so fish... Okay, so now we can see -1. That means we're consuming more fish than we're producing. And we're consuming more logs than we're producing. So that means we need some more fish.
Your vessel shall be subject to an inspection.
Okay. Where are your papers? Okay, now this. I'm not sure about the input to a loading ramp. I don't know how much input a single loading ramp on a warehouse can manage. What do I want to put over here? More housing, probably. But not right up onto the coast like this, because that beach we can still build on, we can still use for dock-related things. So we'll probably want to cut off about there. So all the rest of this space becomes housing. Okay. Framework knitters, we're producing more clothing than we need. Wool is fine, everything's looking okay. On the other island, 160 workers, but we are getting bricks now. So we can start looking to fulfilling their needs, but now we can't grow wheat here. So we're gonna have to import that as well. So we're gonna load up some bread. And we'll go with 10 bread for now. 10 tons of bread on there. Bricks, bread.
New unionism is our future. Us filings swept into an iron tide. The rattle of the workers. Freedom and equality for all.
Shut up. What weed? I know no weed. I know of no weed. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wasn't me.
I'm happy as a sandboy. Will you build us another castle?
My mates wanted to see who's stronger, and turns out I won, but I may or may not need bricks to rebuild something. That's
Spare a
great.
thought for us?
Yeah,
Let's hear it then.
okay, there you go.
A promise
Oh,
kept.
that's nice. 20 tons of weapons. It's probably like 2 cannons or something, but still. Okay, soap is the next thing we need to be looking at, but now for soap we need tallow, and for tallow we're gonna need to augment our pig production. So we've got 1 minute for a ton of pigs and 1 minute for a ton of tallow. So it's 1 farm to 1 rendering works, and then 1 rendering works will serve... Again, I'm confused. 30 seconds, so... 1 rendering works to 2 soap factories? Am I even close to right? I don't know. Oh shit, can I not build a... No, I need bricks. Damn it. Okay, in the meantime we'll start a... Okay, we'll blueprint it out and then we'll... Laras, how's your math? I'm trying to understand these production chains. 3.36 tons. So like 20 tons will be what? 6 cannons. Not exactly winning wars there. How's your math? Help me with these production chains, because I can't math today. 1 minute for a ton of tallow used to produce soap at 1 ton per 30 seconds. So we're producing 2 tons of soap in the time it takes to produce one tallow, which means I need. Does that work out to 2 soap factories to 1 rendering works?
I'm confident it's ready to go.
It better be good. Yeah!
Timing, as always.
That's lekker. When I don't have to.
Compromising journalism.
It's usually a 1-to-1. So as soon as the rendering works has has delivered the tallow, that provides enough for the soap factory. But what I'm understanding by the timings is that in the time it takes the rendering works to produce 1 tallow for the soap factory to use, the soap factory will have produced 2 tons of soap. Because that's 30 seconds, that's a minute. But then, what does that tell me about the ratio of rendering works to soap factories? Is it a 1-to-1, or is it 1 rendering work, 2 soap factories to 1 rendering works? Two tallow for 1 soap. Okay, well I can't build them yet anyway. I need to get steel production going first. 5 bricks, 5, 10, that's gonna be 20 and 25. Because of soap. It takes 30 seconds to produce 1 ton of soap from 1 ton of tallow. So the production rate is 2 tons of soap per minute. Productivity can be changed to soap for... 1 soap factory for 100% for 2 soap per minute. 2 rendering works. So it's 2 rendering works. You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right, dude. How'd you feel? I didn't get even close to figuring that out. How'd you get it right so quickly? How'd you get it right? How come you're smarter than me? I always excelled at math, but apparently I've lost some skills as I've gotten older. Know what? Because a lot of we're not really in a position to be expanding now, but we'll give it a go. I want to put some more houses here as well. And that's sort of going to be our border. Actually, no. We'll border like this. And then I can still use this space for houses, and then we can put some tree ornaments or something here to block off sightlines from a lot of that ugly stuff. Hey, wait a minute. Where'd all my... You bastards! They took all my bricks. All my bricks are here. I don't want to. I want to pause the route. I don't want to delete it.
New orders.
There we are. Okay. Let's just make sure we can get our stuff built over here. Ah. Okay, that we can start producing hops. Want to go see a beer production. Also, beer layouts are sitting under the bread section. Wow. That's a very large... What is the size? Brewery... Okay, that's... Okay. That we can do. 19 by 26. 494 tiles. Space efficiency 0%. Why is it 0%? Whatever. We can probably make use of this beach at some point, so we'll just put a road through it. Okay, grain farm. We've already got grain producing here, but that's for bread, so we'll just blueprint out a couple now, but first, brewery. Warehouse. And another brewery there. Malt house, go there. And then farm. No, I want one that has hops as well. Okay, we'll do this other one that's enormous. Malt house? No. Well, it doesn't matter. They're the same size. Okay, then we'll have a wheat farm go there, there and there. Nope. I see the logic. So the malt house goes there, brewery goes there. Those become hops farms. And then wheat farms go in here with another brewery there. Now in theory I should be able to extend this farm's fields. No. What the... Now, I don't know how high up this area this needs to go, but I do know we're bringing in wheat up here. It's at 6-1, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this farm, the rest should fit in that gap there. Not the most efficient, I've got to say. Okay, that's the weirdest layout I've ever done. One soap every 30 seconds, but you can only get one tallow every 60 seconds. How many tallow factories need to get one soap every 30 seconds? This probably is not the best use of space over here. But that should get us, that should cover us for beer for quite some time. That seems like a fairly decent production. See, so this is 30 seconds for malt to 1 minute for beer. So I know then one malt house can support 2 breweries. Same with the bread. 30 to 1 minute, so 1 mull can support 2 bakeries. I don't have enough bricks to build it. But I'm now sitting with too many farmers. That's better. They want a church, don't they? Okay, school and church will be... Yeah, that should give the worker area a decent bit of cover for those when I can build them. That's going to be 50 bricks and 20 steel beams. Insert jet fuel meme here. How is our brick production? Okay, it's not something we have a need for until we actually have to build stuff, so it doesn't even show on that production window. I don't think I'll fit another one of these in here. Oh shit, I will. Nice.
Every rose has its thorns.
I'm sorry.
I've been a humble spud.
Okay, access to pub. Pub is too far away. There should be a pub on this list. Okay, now those houses will fill up.
Do ya?
25. Oh yes. Great, now we're producing the steel beams that we need. We don't really have a surplus of anything else though. So 15 seconds, 30 seconds. So 2 iron for 1 coal. So actually this is gonna... Okay, that section I've got fine. I could stand to get another iron mine, which would probably end up with a more efficient production chain. But then, so now we have 30 seconds and 45 seconds. So I'm content to just leave that at 1 steelworks to 1 furnace, because that difference is so... You're not gonna get it worked out evenly unless you have stupid amounts where eventually the multiples actually line up. Two of those for one of those, so yeah, 1 more iron mine would be the most efficient way to do it. Question is that efficiency going to be worth the cost in terms of maintenance? What's your problem? Why can't... Promotion not possible, why? You're not too far from the market. You've got all your resources, why are you not... Oh, they're just taking time to fill up is all. Okay, we've got a decent supply of bricks here. We can get to producing some worker goods now. to take care of the worker needs here. First is sausages. Okay, so we're getting bread supplied from the other island. That's fine. What is our stock like? 7. Okay. So we just need sausages out here. Just going back to my phone to look for that picture for the supply chain, for the layout. We'll actually put it right on the edge here so that we can come out over the side of these.
We put our love into
Probably don't actually need the warehouse, but they might be a little close to that warehouse. But it's fine. They've got their sausages coming. So it's what, 2 tallow for 1 soap. No, I don't have resources to build either, so at least I'm going to get a bit of a stock of tallow before I start using it. Ach yeah, so anyway, let us, how's things going? Anything interesting going on? I'm busy fixing up my car so I can get it back on the road. Just got myself some screw extractors today so that I can pull a sheared bolt out of the engine block. That's always a fun thing to do. But once I've got that sorted out and I've got the high tensile steel bolts in, I can actually get the car back on the road. The bumpers are my next problem. Okay, we don't need to be building more houses. So check supplies. So we're low on wood, schnapps, and clothing. So we'll just... Now we ought to be producing a surplus of... We're not producing a surplus of wool. Cool, good to know. Does any AI have a quest for us? Madame Kahina does.
I have need of a fellow professional. Let me know when you've done the deed.
Edmund!
Hey, if I'm still going by 6 o'clock when you start streaming, I'm gonna raid you. No, it doesn't mean much since I don't really get viewers. But but it'll be fun anyway. Okay, we're producing sausages here. We're here for the red peppers, in fact, but we're not gonna get that access to that until we've got this lot up to artisans. Or at least until we've got artisans on here, which we probably... Oh no, we need soap in the school first. It's expensive. Happiness is the church and the beer. Nope, we need more farmers to do that. That's really gonna bloat our that's really gonna strain our production actually, building that little row of farmer houses, but whatever. So does that mean I shouldn't raid you? Well,
Ready for orders.
This place means the world to my lot.
I always thought raiding people was about supporting their channel. So that being the case, let me just open stream links and see who I follow that's bigger than me that I could raid. Although maybe it'd be better to raid outside of my followers, outside of the streams that I follow. Anibrandt is the only guy that's the only person I follow that's streaming right now. So I'll have to find somebody else to raid when I'm done. 166 workers and I can't upgrade the houses yet. What is our production on steel? 100% on both.
Ship under attack.
I figured it would catch some cannonballs.
There's fun to be found in everything, even quests.
Oh, because it's going... Shit, that's going to be a problem if I can't cross through here without catching some cannonballs.
I feel better already.
I need more people like this character in my life.
The happiest possible thing.
A bit bigger than 0. That is true. But you've been doing well, I see you working hard on it.
An explosion in one of your factories.
See now, I should have had a fireplace here, a firehouse here. But luckily it was well enough removed from everything else, so it didn't damage anything else.
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
Okay, needs are still fun. Happiness is still fun. We need to get that tallow going. The soap, rather. It was 2 tallow to 1 soap, was it not? Yes.
Something for me. Don't you? I'd be curious to know the
Well, I just told the ship to go there, and I told it to go the other place, and that was job done. No mystery. I'm naming my islands after things to do with cars that I like. Wankel engines, Renesis. This is taking forever. I'm gonna speed this up a touch. Okay, you Mr. Flagship, you can go there. I'm gonna have to... Invisible
So
rays.
much stronger together.
I'm not paying you for an alliance. Okay, I want things that always do good stuff, so... Now Benty's gonna get upset with me for using propaganda. At least she's supposed to. What was it? 25, 20 there. And 25 bricks there.
You gained an influence bonus.
Money's still going up quite nicely. I think we could probably double down on brick production here. We'd need at least 75 workers.
You's like part of the family.
So if you're just joining the stream, welcome, welcome. We're just working on a new island in Anno 1800. It's a bit of a different game than what you might see streamed, but... Auto host lekker, man, thanks. I think I'm pretty much a variety streamer. You were streaming Torchlight last time I was on there. I think I said hello. Did I say hello last time I was on your stream? I hope I did, because otherwise I need a good lashing or something. For forgetting my manners. Come on, produce more bricks, you frickin'... Okay, we've got plenty of workers. I'm gonna I'm gonna get some more bricks going on here. Okay, we can build the church. That'll make them happy. Then they'll. Oh dear, schnapps is still a problem. And we just barely have enough farmers to deal with it. I want roads, please. Okay, we now have more demand for clothing than we can actually manage. So we could build another framework knitter here, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see what our... we might need a market out here. No, market, market's fine, it's a pub they want. Yeah, because that market's busy serving that area.
I like being oppressed.
Oppressed? Fuck you. Ungrateful bastard. Missing goods. Right. They don't have the pigs to make the tallow. Damn it, I forgot about that. I kind of felt that way initially with Fortnite, Torchlight Fortnite. This sounds so similar. But then Fortnite started all chill and relaxed and was like, yeah, you can. Why is this upgraded? Torchlight Fortnite was all, yeah, you're cool. You can get the frags, and it went from there to mercilessly making me suffer for my arrogance.
He needs extra hands.
Okay, missing goods, so they're still probably...
We've run out of gubbins.
Yeah, we're short on pigs. I wonder why is this upgraded? Damn it! Well then if that is the case, then I ranked up in Fortnite very quickly. Because man, it's brutal now. It doesn't help that it doesn't run very well on my PC. Like everything's fine until I get into an engagement and then my frames drop to 0 and I can't do anything. Right, now our workers our workers' needs are getting sorted. Okay, that's fine. Ah, there we go. Need more bricks. Yeah, but it's so easy to start with. You end up playing exceptionally well. Like I was getting my second game after I'd tweaked some of the performance. I was getting 6 or 7 kills, and I think I managed probably 60% rate of first place wins in the first like 3 hours of my Fortnite experience, and then it just got like, and then it just went crazy, and it became punishingly difficult to kill anything somehow. Okay, now that they've got their needs fully attended to, as soon as our schnapps situation and beer start, the happiness will go up and we'll start making some more money out of them on tax. But we can now start upgrading to artisans, which is gonna give us our new building stuff, and that means we can start building farms for our red peppers over here. Which
all I ever desired was a place to live
I, unfortunately, my CS:GO brain kicks in with Fortnite, and I just start. I tend to focus more on fragging than building. So I don't really do the whole building part of it. Which could very well be reason for my difficulty. Now the problem is the layout that I want to use for this, to make use of this particular thing, takes up quite a lot of space. So we'll have to blueprint this out and see what we can do. We'll start with an artisanal kitchen there and a cannery there. Shit. This road's gotta go down. The road through's gotta go there. And then that road goes away. We'll put it back in eventually. We'll put it back in. But canneries goes there. And then another kitchen, and then a warehouse goes there. I'm not going to be using all of this, it's just... Nope. And then for each... And then we've got 4 farms. So... One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. I don't know how far down this has to go. So we should end up with a strip of 3 there. There we go.
Workforce shortage.
Oh my god. Okay, so now, so we need fish. How do you keep up between me and the anime, like? Okay, what do we turn off that we can turn off the beer production right now? Just to make up for our insufficient workforce at the moment. Since the beer is pretty much just for a nice to have kind of. That's workers, so we don't. We can turn these off to start. There should be another one out here. But that's going to be bad, so we can actually even delete that because it has no supply. Ah, fair enough.
I should be honored.
Okay, that now as long as our food. Thank you. I was just given chips. I have no idea what chips they are, but I was given chips, which is nice. We can actually start our brick trade route again. because we are going to need it
It's a
for
new flavor,
building
so
these
we thought
things.
you're the adventurous type. You would like a new
Okay.
flavor.
Pretty good. Very nice.
Alright, back to...
Like Argentinian pepper steak. Creamy bit. Creamy bit is the, yeah, the creamy bit comes out. Not bad.
Although I took them out yesterday, so it should be on the cupboard somewhere to be washed.
Okay, so that'll be our... Now, at this point, I don't need all of this stuff. I just really want the... Okay, fine. Construction area blocked, whatever. I just want the farms. We are going to have to be producing cattle at some point.
My bowels churn the flesh, and I must beg your expertise.
I don't want to hear about your churning bowels, man. You sick fuck. What is wrong with you? What? Destroy 2 frigates? Are you serious?
Oh, they got a special on it.
My flagship can take on 1.
They got a special on at the moment. Three packets of Blaze for 45 rand.
I don't know that it could fight them both.
Flagship at your service.
And then the mixer was slightly more than expected.
Steady your aim.
But I got a mixer finally.
Ship under attack.
I'm aware that my ship is under attack, thank you.
Ordnance spotted.
Okay, that one's coming after me. I don't know what this other one's doing. I'm a little worried because it's not turning away from my island.
Rudder. Steersman. On our way.
Thank you.
Steersman.
Oh, just bumped the mic, I'm sorry. Alright, now does the flagship regain hit points over time? I rather doubt it.
Is that when you start calling people annoying you? 'Cause
It's a little bit lower than half health, so
Prepare the fire.
I'm a little nervous about taking on another frigate with the same flagship. I might have to buy another one to finish the job. Okay, we just turned off the beer, hey? The beer production.
When do we start again?
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That leaves us very skint on farmers, I've got to say. Actually, in a deficit because we don't have enough.
Life is so-so.
Okay, it is regaining health.
Desmond! Brother!
Want to get a bit closer to it.
Sails! Desmond! Sails! On our way! Desmond! Sails!
Ah, all without presenting a target. That is brilliant. Hello?
Resting?
Oh,
Oh. Perhaps you'd like my leg.
no. You talk to me about your churning bowels, man. I don't want to hear anything from you.
On our way!
Okay. What do we need to build these farms? We can actually build them. How many workers? 10 per farm. So we'll get production going there on red peppers for the canned food that our artisans need here. Matter of fact, yeah, we'll need to set up a new trade route. Let's hope it doesn't hang. As I say that, the game hangs. Oy. What chips are these?
Eh? Japanese teriyaki and smoky American barbecue.
Oh, how do you focus on anything with ADHD? Impossible.
ADHD children focus on computer games
Whoops.
very well.
Eh. Okay, we'll import our peppers.
Plenty to get stuck into.
Okay, we can now we can now restart production on wood. Okay, we're closer 1-to-1 with framework knitters. What about wool 1-to-1 with the sailmaker as well? So 3 framework knitters, 1 sailmaker to 4 wool farms. So that I've at least got right. But then why am I producing such an excess of wool? Ah, because my sail stock is full and the sailmaker is not using the wool. I want to put a sailing shipyard on this beach.
It's all prepared. Something like this?
Okay, sausages we're down on availability, as with bread. I hope we're not using all of our wheat on making beer.
Already. That really is first rate.
Okay, we've got excess flour. No bread. So for bread is a 1-to-1 from start to finish. I mean, I've got ADHD as well. That's true, I guess. I don't really think about what it is that I'm focusing on. Just sometimes I can focus where I need to. Other times it's like, well, give me a minute.
Look sharp, the governor's here. I am humbled.
Hmm.
New orders? Desmond!
Ah, we don't even have an excess of potatoes. What can we sell over at Eli Bleakworth that's gonna give us a decent amount? Soap. Soap and potatoes.
Only to find a fitting punishment.
We probably don't have an excess of soap to sell to him now.
Fresh as the daisy here.
Okay, let's turn the sailmaker off. Since I'm not producing ships right now, we need the wool production to go to the framework knitter. So with all the pirates about, it would not be the worst thing to make sure we have at least one frigate around to help with security. Weapon production, it's weird, if I'm right. Okay, usually between these three I end up with more steel than with steel beams. Oof. Must stream as long as you can, dude. So trick with this game is I'm now short on farmers because I've got a shortage of clothing. But now how do you deal with that? Do you build more farming? And I've got a shortage of fish. Do you build more farmer houses? Do you produce more of the resource that you're short with? How is the supply and demand on this island so? How is the supply so much higher than the demand? But I'm running on a deficit. Some of my houses are not getting fish. Okay, there. Okay, sausages are a little bit low on productivity right now. We shouldn't be having a problem there though. I think all of our pigs are going to the rendering works.
Looks like the tubes need a flush.
We have cultivated quite the thirst.
Hello piggy. Hello doggy.
Is the belt running faster than usual?
And these are our hops farms. This game is so pretty. And look at that. How do I take a screenshot?
Screenshot taken.
That could make a decent background, actually, a decent wallpaper actually. Okay, how are we doing here? 51 sausages, that means our workers are getting their food. bricks. We've got 75 bricks, so we can build up the church for them. Let's in fact just upgrade our paths. Make sure that church is accessible by all the people in the by all the workers. Oh shit, we do need to do some work to produce glass. Now we have an excess stock of wood, so we don't need to build another lumberjack's hut, but we do need glass makers.
Ship constructed.
But now 30 seconds, okay, so 1 to 1, that's fine. Now we need more artisans. Poopy. Why are we struggling on sausages? I would think it's because we're short on pigs, but well, we kind of are short on pigs actually. I'm a little worried about our food and clothing production here. I mean, food, we've got 5 fisheries on the island. I don't think we should be struggling for food. No, we're not. Clothing, on the other hand, maybe we can even get rid of a fishery or 2. I'm not sure. Well, we'll get rid of 2 of them and then see how the stock levels look after some time. Clothing production is stable but low. But quantity is low. Schnapps. You're fine. Okay. So stable production of clothing means we're actually producing enough clothing for everybody right now. That's good. And now our sausage problems are I've got problems with my sausages. Oh, are you too far from the school? Okay, bread supply is also a little bit low apparently. But not for lack of flour.
Stand to attention for the boss.
So many like-minded souls.
Oh. Need 150 artisans to get them their canned food. Which unfortunately will put us over what we need for sewing machines, and that's gonna... that brick trade is really stuffing me up a little bit here. Why is it playing the war music?
Ready the ropes.
Volatile, vengeful, vicious. Yeah, sounds like me. Because everyone knows pirates like doubloons.
Okay, what do we have here in terms of red peppers? Decent starting stock. I can start building our... no, I need windows. That artisanal kitchen takes only 8 windows, okay. So... ah, the bricks, man! We'll just have to do without the trade of the bricks for now.
I want to look after everyone.
Oh, thank you for the money.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay, weapons and steel are all still going up. Soap is going up. Sausages are stable.
not our interests at heart.
Sausages are never stable.
Mhm.
No. They get hard when they go up. Logan's ignoring us.
Huh? Oh, bread. Why is bread production not stable? That's not a warehouse. Bread should be one mill to 2 bakeries.
Be there tonight. You waiting.
Ah, lekker, so you're all sorted now, Laras.
He loves you, Weeders.
Ship constructed.
You can rely on us.
Oh, we've got a quest up here. Hello. Taters for dinner, taters for lunch,
Something to
taters.
put before a townsperson.
Oh, thanks for
He's
20
like
potatoes.
part of the family.
My people are giving me potatoes.
Sales! Why not share some of my gain? A tiny crack of light.
Steersman!
Dubois would take my lovely Rebecca away, but I shall not let him. A photograph of the duel shall prove the lengths to which I am willing to go for her. Cool. I think that quest is bugged. Well, that should be plenty for you to stream on if you're on your own there. Change the Wi-Fi password. Oh look, they're throwing a festival for me. Woo! A town carnival. Not that one. So now here's my problem. I clearly need more artisans, right? But I have so many
The finishing touches.
glassmakers. I have so many already. In fact, I've got enough that I can build my... I need a window
Lying
maker.
there watching Logan.
No, he was sitting there looking at me yesterday.
Okay,
Yesterday.
so I can build that
Just looking at Brendan. Like,
once I've got the windows. That's
so lying there on
75,
the bed,
75.
head up on the blanket.
Okay, so I don't have too many.
And he's lying there in his bed, just
I could
looking
say, but I
around
might
with
get
all the
banned.
adoration you could possibly think of in his eyes.
Oh, hold on.
I could simply go to press.
Sorry, something I did started Streamlabs OBS recording when it wasn't supposed to. Woo! That's a good publication. Okay, so what do we need? 8 windows there. This one's gonna take 8 windows. Okay, so we need windows. Our window maker is on it.
Sorry, Teddy.
We have 1 window already.
Sorry, my puppy.
Go into your router, check the MAC address, check the devices that are connected.
Sorry, my lovely.
That'll tell you if they're using your connection.
Didn't mean to give you such a
Oh.
big
Attention to the Admiral. What makes you think I trust you?
I tried to catch it. And it
I don't
just
care if you
popped out
trust me, I
my
just want you to buy my soap.
I'm
Ship
sorry.
under attack.
Sails.
Maybe that's what we feel
Ship
so
under
bad.
attack.
Yeah, we got.
You're asking for a cutlass.
A frigate can take a few hits. Take aim.
Okay, where's that other frigate at? Ah, here, no.
Every ship
I
needs
won't
a
touch
Shit.
this.
We'll give it our best.
Really?
Stop it.
ship under attack.
Stations.
Fuck this. Pirates have a huge
You can rely on
presence here. And I can't make more frigates yet.
Prepare to fire. Keep her constant. Halyard
Ship
sheets
under
and
attack.
braces.
Teddy, come lie down.
Coordinates plotted. Make sail.
Come, Teddy bear.
Keep
Come
her
on,
constant.
come on.
We'll scuttle you.
Lie down, baby. Come on.
A ship was destroyed.
Okay, that was my other frigate.
Gonna just settle him in the little
On our way.
bed there next to you.
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
New orders, Admiral.
Okay, we have almost enough windows to build our artisanal kitchen. Then we can start making the food for the artisans.
Ship under attack.
Make sail.
Let's get in behind it.
Halyards, sheets, and braces.
Turn, give the gunboat a hit.
Ready to back on the straight and narrow.
Ordnance spotted. Keep her constant.
Fleet embarking.
I wonder if I've got the weapons to build a cannon. Not a cannon tower, but we can build mounted guns. That'll help against this once it's training fearsome fusiliers. What the hell's a fusilier? Okay, then we just need to build the cannery, then we've got our canned food that the artisans want. Where are you even going? Meeting up with the other dudes so you guys can come back down here.
Quiet.
Okay, so once they've got their food, then they're gonna need sewing machines. We don't have enough of them to make sewing machines.
Scooped us out of the gutter, you did.
This bread and sausages story is getting on my nerves. 2 farms ought to be providing plenty of flour for 2 bakeries to be making a suitable amount of bread. Unless it's not even because I don't have enough bakeries, because window maker. Where'd I put the other? Right, okay. I'm not even short on bread because I don't have enough wheat, because I've clearly got the wheat. Well, we don't have in excess, but we've got a store of flour which we wouldn't have if we didn't have enough wheat being produced. Same goes for the malt. So if we didn't have enough wheat, if we weren't producing enough wheat, we wouldn't have excess stock of malt and flour. But our final product, I mean, I've got more than enough hops here and malt here. I'm not producing. Well, I may well be producing enough bread and beer.
For the Admiral.
Bread, beer, sausages. Well, actually, I'm not even producing enough schnapps at this point, which is a bit of a pain because I don't have enough farmers to increase my production there.
Ship constructed.
Aye.
chucks me back on the island when I do that.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Ship under attack.
Moving to coordinates. Fleet en route. Fleet on the move. Moving to coordinates. What's your effort? Damn
Flagship
right.
ready for orders.
She proposes a ceasefire, but wants me to pay for it. That's a hard pass from me.
Jacket.
Hmm.
Sails!
Well, change the password, maybe they'll get off the network anyway. How do they even, how do your neighbors even find your Wi-Fi password in the first place? Why are you oh. Think I'm gonna be up on the stream in the next few minutes. See, I'm not even producing I'm not even producing an excess of pigs. So it's not that I don't have enough pigs to go around. It's just the rest of the stuff is just not, I don't know, I don't understand that. So for my sausages and my soap production, both start with pigs. Now, I don't have an excess of sausages. And I don't have an excess of pigs or tallow. But I have no sausages and I have an excess of soap. What the hell does that mean in terms of the production? Have I stuffed something up or? Or is that just, is that how it's supposed to be? I can't tell.
Confounded tricky this thing.
You need to hurry the hell up, man. People are hungry.
I'm missing
Oh
particular
shit.
materials.
Beef. Damn it, I didn't even think about the beef.
We're taking every...
I'm just making this up now. So once we've we've got full stock of iron ore, so they can make the cans. So once we've got beef coming out of these farms, we should have food coming out of this we should have goulash coming out of the artisanal kitchen, which is gonna then go to the cannery, which then means we ought to be getting our canned food production going.
No, I've been eating them, sorry. But that's enough.
And once that's going, once I've got that production going, I will end the stream. 2 minutes to 1:30, yeah, so we'll 1 to 1. Otherwise I need like 4 canneries and 4 kitchens. Okay, you are still... Okay, you are busy producing.
I can't promise it won't be dangerous.
An escort
Glad you
quest.
find it exciting.
Fleet commencing escort.
Momos! Let me in, I want to play with the momos.
Watch your fingers, lads.
Hello, doggy. Can I go in this way? No.
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
Okay, this needs 2 goulash to start, so so that's 4 minutes for 1. So 4 minutes? What's the production rate of the artisanal kitchen? Yes, 2 minutes. So 4 minutes to produce 1 can of food. 5.5 minutes actually. Actually, 2 minutes for... Yeah, 5.5 minutes. No, but these... They'll produce into there. So they take 2 minutes, that takes 2 minutes, that takes 1.5 minutes. So 5.5 minutes to produce canned food. 1 ton of canned food. But now I've got 2 of those, and I've got my peppers coming in from the other island. 4
Expensive.
farms there.
Don't let it go astray.
Hmm. Seem to be shorter ship here. Oh, there it comes.
Flagship at your service.
Flagship at your service.
My brief handle extinguishes. This must appear ungrateful, what with all I already have.
To meet our patron is utterly humbling. If there is anything I can do, anything really, imagine it, and we can do it.
Rapture, rejuvenation.
Affects public moorings. Yeah, we're quite a long way away from public moorings at this point. Higher maintenance cost. Okay, I'm gonna sell that then. Okay, so we should be now producing canned food. Ah, sewing machines. I forgot about the sewing machines. We don't have nearly enough artisans for it though. Ah, come on. Sausages and bread, for fuck's sake. You know what? This is probably gonna fuck me up, but I'm gonna just do this. I don't know why I can't get production of those things sorted out. Okay, these guys, whoops, apologies. These guys may be far from the... No, they've got access to the market. Probably not to a pub though. But since I do have a lot of bricks, I can actually start upgrading. Some of our roads. That increases the influence distance of the buildings. Okay, let's just wait for these guys to get... Come on! Ah,
A new milestone.
I mean, it isn't going to do me any good to make more farms and another flour mill because I've already got too much flour. So I guess I'll just put down another 2 bakeries I mean, that's far too much for one flower mill to support, but at this point I don't know what else to do.
We lack the requisite materials.
Well, get the requisite materials, knobhead. Should be able to make another frigate. Where is... Eh? Oh, collect reward.
Stations.
Will you work your magic for us? Grease the wheels, Governor. Not bad for a big boss.
Ship under attack.
New orders.
Oh shit. No, I don't have the weapons.
Ready as we can be.
Ah, hell. Might have to look at building another one of them. Don't have the sails.
Halt the conveyor. Some scab broke closure, did they?
I don't know what that means.
Destroyed.
Yes, I know the ship was destroyed. But since we're not exporting bread anymore because we don't have a ship on that trade route, that might give us a reprieve on the resource front. Oh, we don't need to upgrade. Okay, with that I'm gonna be ending the stream. I don't really have a scene for ending the stream though. Let's go have a look, see who I can raid. Yes. Streaming. You know what? We're gonna raid Flom. Get onto some CS:GO is a bit of a faster paced experience. Flom's one of my favorites. I quite enjoy his games. Thanks for watching. We'll be announcing streams whenever I do them, I guess. Bye for now.
Mic off.
Oh, and thanks for the tier 1 limitless. Thanks for the 20-month primer. Appreciate you. my god. No, is it that I owe you 46? Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. Holy sweet Jesus. Holy sweet Jesus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I sound hungover as shit. The tape really seals it in. The tape really like solidifies my like entire look and feelings right now. Oh, babe, I showed them a picture you took of me and come here, look at what who fucking captioned it. Come here. So I showed them this picture that you took, and then who captioned it. So then I told him I'm still streaming tomorrow. Yeah, that was What up, Barton? How you doing? Alright, nice. I am gonna get a lift in today though. I'll be here at noon. I'll see you.
Don't forget to invite me to the lobby.